In this video, we're going to be making a little bit of a change to the leg that we've already created, and then we're going to actually be creating the slot that enters into our stool leg for the second leg to be placed into. For this step, to do our first adjustment, please double-click Extrude 1. This should be the first extrusion from your first sketch. We need to adjust this to the thickness of our actual material. Our actual material is not, after getting it here in the shop and measuring that up, its actual thickness isn't 3/4 of an inch, it's actually 5/8 of an inch thick. So I'm going to change this. 5/8, enter. Okay, puts those in parentheses, or we can do the math. 5/8 should be 0.625 as well. So these should be give us the same thicknesses. Once you have this set or changed, just click your green check mark. And as long as you have changed all of your cuts to a through all, it should make no difference. Next, what we'll do is we're going to create a sketch on this front face. So I'm going to select the front face, sketch. I'm going to select front on our view orientation cube, and then we can start sketching. We're going to be sketching in this upper region. For this, I'm going to create a center point rectangle. So I'm going to come up to my center point. So we're going to come up to the ribbon and we're going to select the drop down arrow next to the corner rectangle tool and then select our center point rectangle tool. Shortcut key R. If we hover over this top edge, we can find our midpoint. I'm going to simply create a rough rectangle. Okay. From here, we're going to set some dimensions. For first dimension, remember shortcut key D. I'm going to select the bottom edge. Okay, this bottom edge, again, should be the same as the thickness of our material with a little bit of variance. Okay, so we want to make this a little bit larger. So in place of 5/8 material, I'm going to add a 1/16 of an inch. 5/8 is equal to 10/16, so I'm going to actually have 11/16. We want this a little bit larger so it gives a little bit of wiggle room. We may still need to do some sanding depending on the actual quality of our material. Okay? Any manufactured or produced material in bulk has some variations, so we might have to do a little bit of customizing. Even if it's something that in a custom workshop or manufacturing setting, we might have to do some other customization as well and make some changes. The next dimension that we need to add is we need to add the height. For this, we're not going to dimension the overall height. We're just going to dimension half of this. So I'm going to take from the top of my object to the bottom of my rectangle, and I'm going to dimension this to 4 1/16 of an inch. 4.0625. Enter. With this, it's fully dimensioned because we use that center point. Next, what we can do is we can extrude. I'm going to click my green check mark. I'm going to select my sketch or select extrude. Okay. If you select extrude first, then you need to select the region that you would like to remove. Okay. Make sure that you don't have add selected. Let's turn this to a trimetric view. Okay. We don't want to add material, we want to remove. Okay. If you make a mistake and you accidentally add and click that green check mark, it's okay. We can change that. Double click on extrude 4. Okay. Select remove. It might say select tool and tangent targets do not intersect. You may have to flip the direction. These little arrows here, opposite direction. Click your green check mark and you're good to go. Okay. I'll show. Okay. So here is your finished, completed first stool leg. We will use this and duplicate it to create your second leg in the next video.